Hey everyone, Brian and Jeff from Workshop Addict, and today we're going to take a look at the DEWALT DHS790 12-inch 120 volt max double bevel sliding compound miter saw that's powered by two 60 volt FlexVolt batteries.
Let's hit some quick specs on it. At 90 degree, it'll cut a 2x14, and 45 degrees, it's got a cut capacity of 9.5 inches.
It'll cut vertical baseboard of 6 3/4 inches and crown molding nested of 7.5 inches.
A no-load speed of 3,800 RPM and a 15-amp motor.
Let's take a walk around this saw and show you what it's about. On the front of the saw, we have our miter lock lever. This unit will miter to the left 50 degrees and to the right 60 degrees. It has common detents at 15, 22.5, 31.6, and 45 in both directions. It also has a miter detent override lever where it'll allow you to slide freely without any detents.
On the left side of the saw, we have the head release button, and we also have a chop lock for cutting crown molding.
In the rear of the saw, you have the bevel release knob, and to fully bevel to the left, you have to remove the left fence. It will bevel to the left to 48 degrees and to the right 48 degrees. If you want to bevel to the right, you have the bevel release knob here because it'll come back to 0, and it will fully bevel over to 48 degrees on this side. The fence just needs to be moved over. Now there's also some paws in here that you can flip into place for 22.5 and 33.8.
On the right side of the saw, you have the slide release knob and an adjustable depth stop. You're not using it, just fold it up out of the way.
The dust collection system on DEWALT's miter saw is unique as it has a tube that goes all the way to the back, and it works really well. The dust will collect in a bag, and if you hook it up to one of the vacuums that are out there, it will really increase its capacity of taking the dust away from the user.
On the front of the D handle, it comes with a safety release trigger, which also operates the LED light. And if you want to turn the light on before you make a cut, you simply push the button, and it also casts a shadow line.
Probably one of the most innovative features in this saw is that it will run on either AC or DC power. So currently we have two of these 60 volt FlexVolt batteries in it. It will easily run off those almost all day, or you can switch over to corded power and put in their AC adapter. This will allow you to run as much as you want, just plug her into the wall.
The battery system on this saw is really cool. I actually think that it produces more power running off the batteries than it does off the cord.
You know, don't be alarmed when you hook up the cord and you hear the motor making a slightly different sound. That's very normal. But either way, I think you're right. It does feel like you get a touch more power with the battery. I still go back to this is a saw that's going to last you a lifetime, simply because if the FlexVolt batteries are no longer produced, they go bad, you can always still, you go back to the cord. That's just an awesome innovation that I don't know why a lot of other companies don't bring out. It simply allows you to have a tool and invest in it and not have to buy it again if something goes wrong.
Say your batteries go dead or they change systems, anything.
Anything can happen in 20, 30 years. I mean, we're in the
this
midst of a lot
good.
of technological changes. It's awesome. So when we were using it, we did a lot of cutting, a lot of cut tests, a lot of different things to test. Is it square? This saw came to us right out of the box, completely square. Everything seemed to be just top-notch with it as we'd expect it from a DEWALT saw.
And as far as their rated specs or cut specs that they had on it, I think we could actually get far more than they were rating it at.
Yeah, they rated it at about 314 cuts on baseboard, and we were into 2x12s, getting close to that amount out of it. I don't see a reason why you couldn't use this saw almost all day on a job site, but at the same point, you also have a backup of corded power if need be.
Batteries run out, plug her in.
And with that said, you can pull these FlexVolt batteries out if need be to put into a 20-volt drill or any of your other 20-volt tools. So just a great system from DEWALT. If you're looking for a nice miter saw that's going to last you no matter what happens in the battery world, I think this is the place to be. Stop by Workshop Addict. We have a blog and a forum. Check us out on social media. We do a lot of giveaways and products and tool reviews there. Thanks for your time, guys. Have a great day. Hey everyone, Brian and Jeff from Workshop Addict, and today we're going to take a look at the DEWALT DHS790 12-inch 120-volt max double bevel sliding compound miter saw that's powered by two 60-volt FlexVolt